playing some more Five Nights at Freddy's VR. And, yeah. Last time I left off, okay, you definitely changed. Last time we left off was me saying I'll do the 5th night on Five Nights at Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. First off, I'm gonna do one thing. This might help you if you're doing this game. Have this chain. And this. Give me it. There we go. Do you see that tape? Now you don't. And now, time to go. Back. Do this. Yes! I got it. Now, carrot glitch. Wrap it. Here. How many? Oh my gosh, I have so many.
Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah. Don't exit this room, okay? This isn't a mistake. This room isn't a mistake. I had to hide these logs away from the core gameplay files, in a place that only a beta tester would look, and in a place where the files could be protected. I just really, really hope that the next development team finds this before the game is released to the public. This game has some kind of malicious code in it that we haven't been able to fully contain or even understand, for that matter.
That was YouTube.
We're over budget and out of time. But that's not the reason that we're shutting down. Listen,
Sorry.
I have to keep this short, so the file size will be small enough to fly under the radar. There are more. They may not be in order.
That's not bad.
Fine.
I saw it for the first time today. There was a character I couldn't make out who it was, standing at the end of the hall. I thought it was just bugged out, so I made a note of it and kept playing. But then it was looking in the window, and not like Chica or Bonnie would. It was like it was actually looking in the window, seeing what I was doing.
Oh my gosh.
I heard a pretty heated conversation this morning between Dale, our manager, and someone else on the line. It really feels like this project is in trouble, in no small part because of the lawsuit, I'm sure. There has to be a lawsuit. There's no way there isn't. It happened in this building just a few doors down from me. I think it's made worse by the fact that Jeremy tried to tell us something was wrong. But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it. Who could have known that? I have to go.
Oh gosh.
Have you ever heard of a guillotine paper slicer? It sounds made up, but it's an actual piece of office equipment. I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I guess they're more common at businesses that do a lot of graphic design work. I remember seeing one when I was still in school, and even then, I knew how dangerous it looked. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
Okay. Okay, I gotta do
The drawers have been emptied out. Someone was here. I don't think it was spring cleaning either. No, there was plastic on the floor. Someone was definitely here during the night. It had to have been the client. I mean, they sent us that stuff in the first place with no explanation, told us to scan it, said it would expedite the process so we wouldn't need to program any pathfinding ourselves. It was a budget thing, I guess. It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. Looked pretty old. Somehow, though, there was usable code on some of it. It seemed to take hold by itself. Things started changing. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said. I came in early that morning. No one else was there. At least that's what I thought. The supply room was lit. I didn't even notice Jeremy standing in the testing room as I walked past. The supply room was so bright, glowing from all the way down the hall. Jeremy complained of nightmares when he came in this morning. He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. Looked like he hadn't eaten in days. He spent an hour talking in Dale's office, but it didn't look like he was given much sympathy. When he came out, he went directly back to the testing room. He doesn't even jump anymore. Nothing scares him. He just stands there like he's talking to someone. Sometimes he rocks from side to side. We were told to leave him alone. I knew I was in line to do the testing next. They'd been prepping me for it. I guess they knew that Jeremy would need to be replaced soon.
Oh, that's sad.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. They start giving out written warnings for silly things, making sure to build a paper trail and make a case for a firing. Things that normally no one would care about suddenly become grave offenses, all worthy of being written and documented. I guess it works two ways, because it also encourages a person to quit rather than be scrutinized so heavily. I think Jeremy was too far gone to consider that option, though. The thing about it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something. They needed to discredit him.
Well, that's the only tapes I have right now, so time to go find more. Do.
You're doing a great job, and no doubt having a great time as well. As a reminder, please be sure to only interact with core gameplay elements and avoid anything that could potentially be considered a glitch, mistake, or embedded message from unauthorized personnel.
Okay. I totally didn't just go into what you told me not to go into. Oh, yeah. That's what we were gonna do. I got distracted on the tapes. So first, I'm gonna have to find a pin.
Hello. This is just a reminder of company policy concerning the safe room. The safe room is reserved for equipment and/or other property not being currently used and as a backup safety location for employees only. This is not a break room. It is not to consider a place for employees to hide and/or congregate. And under no circumstance should a customer ever be taken into this room and out of the main show area. Management has also been made aware that the Spring Bonnie animatronic has been noticeably moved. We would like to remind employees that this costume is not safe to wear under any circumstances. Thank you, and remember to smile and embrace that scared people.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Please come back, Spring Yeah.
Hello?
I want you right there. Stay there. I'm at 4 a.m. Don't you dare come after me. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Come on. There we go.
Hi.
No. Please come back. Yes. Okay. This is feeling good. 5 a.m. Let's do this. You just gotta find him, close the vent that he's near, and then just keep on hitting it.
Hi.
Oh no, come back. Murderous son.
Hello?
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, that Springtrap is actually William Afton's son, named Michael. And oh! Yes! Yes! Woo! I finally did it. I finally did it. This better not be plush trap. I'm going to be so angry. Thank God. Don't try this at home. With a real toy. Don't try it at home. Okay. A glitch trap. Yes, I can hear you. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do. Gonna do this again. Just so I can show you all how to beat this.
Hello and welcome to your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here and to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Whoever just joined, welcome. I am playing Finance at Freddy's VR, so what the heck happened? It glitched. Second. Oh gosh, dang it. Ah, yes. You can't mute him, guys. I'm sorry. That's how close as I can do.
Your new summer job at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during your first week here.
Yes! I really just needed.
Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old location. You know, some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, they've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility. They even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied into some kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, look at you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quartz modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to close. But hey, you have lights, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark.
Power doesn't.
Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sorry. Tiger.
Finally going in there, Bon. Not the last. Bon there.
Is that where your jacket goes?
No, I'll do it if I die or win.
If you die?
Yeah, I know. I just messed up on it.
Oh, I don't mean I didn't get a good chance. No, you got to do that kind of thing. Did I do that?
There we go. Yes. Okay. Yay! This time I don't care about eating. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
You
Yeah. right when I need it. Okay. Welcome to Fnaf already.
Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural. By now I'm sure you've noticed the older models sitting in the back room. From the previous location, and we just use them for parts now. The idea at first was to repair them. They even started retrofitting them with some of the newer technology, but they were just so ugly, you know? And the smell. So the company decided to just go in a whole new direction and make them super kid friendly. Those older ones shouldn't be able to walk around.
Don't you?
But if they do, the whole Freddy head trick should work on them too. So, whatever. I love those old characters. Did you ever see Foxy the Pirate? Oh wait, Foxy. Oh yeah, Foxy. Hey listen, that one was always a bit twitchy. I'm not sure if the Freddy head trick will work on Foxy. If for some reason he activates during the night, and you see him standing at the far end of the hall, just flash your light at him from time to time. Those older models would always get disoriented with bright light. It would cause a system restart or something. Come to think of it, you might want to try that on any room where something undesirable might be. You might hold him in place for a few seconds. That glitch might have carried over to the newer models too. One more thing, don't forget the music box. I'll be honest, I never liked that puppet thing. It's always thinking, and it can go anywhere. I don't think the Freddy mask will fool it, so just don't forget the music box. Anyway, I'm sure it won't be a problem. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hello?
Ready. Oh no. Okay, whoa. Hi. Pretty much when everyone comes out, except the old, like, old Bonnie, old Chica, old Freddy. Aha! Ooh, hi there, Freddy. really funny on this game. Hey there, Foxy. Yes!
Well, cooking dinner. Hammer and helper, it's the new one. They go pick it out. She's a fajita.
Oh, it's a little bonbon. That's so cute. That's so cute. The what? The cuteness.
Yeah.
Throw.
There we go today. She agreed to get off that stuff.
And everyone could hear you then. Oh gosh.
What's that? One more time.
Hello? Think I told you you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever repair the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove to keep the toddlers entertained, you know. But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Let's try to get back to this. Can everybody hear you?
Yeah. Hello. Oh.
No, he did it out
No! Dang it! No! No! Shut up, Freddy! Dang it. That's why you never go up. Yeah, always.
Hello? Think I told you you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever repair the hallway?
Yeah?
Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove to keep the toddlers entertained, you know. But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Hello. Hi.
Oh gosh. Dang it, Toy Freddy. I don't see him. I was silent for a while, was I? Where did Freddy go? Go away!
Hello.
I almost messed up. Hey, Bingo. I like your tail. I just noticed that you had a tail. I forgot what to do with you. No. Oh, that's never happened before. Oh, I'm Toy Freddy. Ah, yes, hello, boy. That noise is usually bad, but this is very bad. Bad. Oh, man, messed me up. Nope. Gosh dang it, that was oh my gosh, his eyes glow! That's scary. Yeet. One way I can sail. Yeah, yeet. Be back high. Yes, I can hear you.
Who are you playing with?
No one. It's Glitch Trap. I hear him go, "Can you hear me?" And then, yeah. What? Want me to go in Halloween mode?
No, I was just saying, there's
I know.
like Malcolm, there's lights.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
And put away your homework. Your homework's still sitting there.
that. Okay.
I'm gonna clean it right now.
Okay. I don't care. I don't care about that. Do it. I do it. What happened? Oh. So I got the tape thing, Dad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can you hear me? No. Nope. Night 3. This is when it gets intense.
Hello? Think I told you you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite.
Okay, I messed up. Wait, what? Yes. I messed up! Night 3, okay.
Hello? Think I told you you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove to keep the toddlers entertained, you know. But kids these days just can't keep their...
Okay, hold on. They are going to the second one. I'm tripping out right now. What the heck is happening? Okay, yes, come on.
Hello? See, I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You're a natural.
Gosh dang it, now we're on 4th night. Now the hurdle starts getting hard.
Hello? Hey there, night 4. I told you to get the hang of it. Okay, so, just to update you, there's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days, I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics side if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very unusual, almost aggressive towards the staff. They interact with the kids just fine, but when they encounter an adult, they just stare. Anyway, hang tight, it'll all pass. Good night.
Watch out. Oh, that hurt. I just fell. Oh, you stupid balloon. I just want to pop his balloon. You have no idea what I'm doing right now. Boom! That's how you do it. And grind, cheese right there. Ready. Angle, you're cool looking. See that thing right there, guys? The thing behind Mangle. That white and pink thing. It is her tail, I guess. Cause I don't know. I don't even see Mangle anymore. Ooh, that's... Oh, hey, Toy Chica.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, go away. Balloon boy. Hey, Mangle. Yes. Hey, Mangle. I like your fluffy tail. I didn't even look in the glass.
That's a cost good mile, they say.
Foxy was close. Yes. Now I'm just getting action figures. Wanna know what? Yay! Yay! Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, I got all the plushies. Almost all the action figures. I just need some more. And food, I got all. Huh. And then Halloween, I just got the Halloween thing. Yeah, so I only have 2 more things. Okay, that's cool. I pretty much just need to complete. Okay, that's 5. This is when it gets pretty insane. Because you really can't do anything. So just... I like it.
Oh, hey, good job, nice 5. Hey, keep a close eye on things tonight, okay?